Most people don't describe work today as difficult. They describe it as exhausting. Not because the tasks are impossible, not because they lack skill, but because work never seems to end. There's no clear stopping point anymore. The inbox refills overnight. Messages arrive constantly. Deadlines overlap instead of finishing. Even on good days, it feels like you're catching up, not progressing. And that feeling is new. On paper, work should be getting easier. Technology is more powerful than ever. Tools automate routine tasks. Processes run faster and more smoothly. So why does work feel heavier? The usual explanations don't quite land. People say, you need to adapt. You need better tools. This is just the pace of modern life. But those answers ignore what people are actually experiencing. Because effort isn't the problem. Structure is. For most of modern history, progress followed a simple rhythm. New tools reduced effort. Reduced effort created breathing room. Breathing room created stability. That rhythm has broken. Today, when work becomes more efficient, the relief never arrives. Instead, expectations quietly rise. Faster communication becomes instant availability. Automation becomes higher output targets. Flexibility becomes constant responsiveness. Nothing dramatic changes, but the baseline shifts. This is why work feels faster without feeling lighter. The gains are real, they're just not felt. Technology delivers efficiency. Systems decide what happens to it. When systems detect unused capacity, they don't slow down. They expand scope. They ask for more updates, more visibility, more coordination, more proof. Work stops being something you complete. It becomes something you inhabit. There's no signal that you've done enough. No moment where the system says, this is sufficient. Only the quiet assumption that more is always possible. This creates a particular kind of pressure. Not the pressure of challenge, which can be motivating, but the pressure of permanence. You're always on, always reachable, always slightly behind. Even people who are successful feel uneasy, because success no longer brings closure. This isn't about weak boundaries or poor habits. It's about how modern systems are designed. Today's work systems are optimized for speed, measurement, visibility, scalability. They are not optimized for recovery, completion, reflection, limits. Technology didn't cause this shift, it exposed it. As work became digital, systems gained the ability to monitor continuously. Metrics multiplied, dashboards expanded, performance became ongoing instead of periodic. Work stopped being assessed occasionally. It started being evaluated constantly. That constant evaluation changes how work feels, even when nothing is wrong. This is why conversations about productivity feel hollow to so many people. They talk about output, but not experience. They ask, how can we do more? Instead of, what does enough look like? As artificial intelligence enters the workplace, this tension sharpens. I can reduce effort, but systems can use that reduction to increase scope. AI can speed up decisions, but systems can demand more decisions, faster. The question isn't whether AI will change work, it will. The question is whether systems change with it. If history is a guide, systems won't slow down automatically. They'll recalibrate upward. That doesn't mean work is doomed, but it does mean relief doesn't arrive by default. Real improvement requires deliberate design, not better tools alone. Some organizations feel humane, not because they use less technology, but because they design limits intentionally. Clear expectations, defined boundaries, true stopping points. Those choices matter more than software stacks. What makes this moment different from the past is speed. Systems now adjust faster than people can. Expectations update in real time. Benchmarks shift quietly. What felt demanding last year becomes normal this year. There's no pause for recalibration. No moment where the system asks whether the trade-off is worth it. That's why work today feels exhausting rather than difficult. It's not the challenge, it's the acceleration. And once acceleration becomes normal, stability only comes from structure. Boundaries, limits, institutions that slow things down on purpose. Which brings us to something most discussions about work ignore: place. Systems don't exist in isolation. They're shaped by laws, norms, institutions, history. Some places design work with friction and limits. Others optimize purely for speed. And that difference explains why work feels sustainable in some regions and extractive in others. Up to now, we've been explaining why work feels the way it does. Next, we need to look at where it feels different. Because geography doesn't just shape opportunity, it shapes the systems people live inside.